What are we even watching?
Giant prawn solo catch. This is the thumbnail. The Gooner homepage has striked again. Is this OnlyFans bait? Camping bait? Another field is like educational, because apparently we also found that fitness bloggers do this genre too. We found through our travels, well, the camping ones. So we have categories: educational, just some good thumbnail bait, or OnlyFans.
Catch big river prawns. I'm talking size of your forearm big.
I think I clicked on it because I think she's Aussie. Yes. Yeah, this is 100% Australian. Look at those fucking dead trees. Look at them. And I'm gonna guess Western Australia by how absolutely dry this is. Or very west in general. Those are yabbies.
Hey guys, I am back, and in this episode I'm chasing monster river prawns or cherubin. I've done a cherubin episode before. I did catch little mini ones. They still...
What's a fucking border czar? That sounds very Russian. Hey Brian.
I made a nice feed, but you know what? This time I'm after the big guys. I'm talking size of your forearm big.
So I left Cairns to head out to camp along the
Cairns? Northern Territory then? Where the fuck is Cairns? Me thinking of a map? Because Canberra's down and Cairns is up, right? I always get them too, like, confused. Hey, Track Tension, thanks for subbing! First month here, let's go! Dun, 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 dun. Yay! Thanks so much, homie.
Mitchell River. So there are a number of places where you can camp along there. Curramore Station, Karma Waters Station, Hurricane Station, just to name a few. All you got to do is jump on Gooner.
How else do you expect to catch tons of prawns if you're not naked in a bikini, guys? Have you ever been fishing? Oh my god, that's just
Go and have a quick search and pick one that best suits you. There are some really nice camp spots available along the Mitchell, caravan friendly, and not too far from Cairns or Port Douglas, so perfect if you're heading up the Cape or coming back.
I am so bad at geography. I'm trying to like think where all this stuff is, but I'm pretty sure it's up north more. Like, maybe the top of, but don't try me. Yeah. Dell is a derp. I can feel how hot this place is. Where's my phone? I was gonna actually just quickly check where the fuck came.
Right, so I've just pulled up to the spot where I'm going to be camping tonight. It's a nice little small area.
Oh, they're not in a bikini. Tell the guys come over so we can get caught. Yeah. Prawns love big titties. It's a fact.
So one thing I love about my ute is
Says an Australian man. Trust. Quoted by an Australian guy. You have to be half naked or naked. If you're naked, you catch more prawns and fish.
can use the back of it as like a little bit of a table, a place to cook, set pots, all that sort of stuff. And there was no flat spots near camp, so I've parked up on these two logs so I can be close enough. But here you go. This is it.
See, Bash gets it. Bash gets it.
So that's where the cruiser will be staying, and this is the fire pit, and what a view, honestly. What a view. Now, it's about 4:30, so I don't...
What a view. Cue everyone asking why the water's brown. It's Australia, that's why.
I have a whole bunch of daylight left.
I don't know if you can hear the storm coming in.
First thing I want to do is get the fire started so I can get some hot coals happening.
Oh my
I'm going to be making camp up.
Our prawns, VTuber watchers. Yes, that's why they're attracted to titties. They're exactly the same. She's a prawn.
The nachos. I've never made them in the camp oven before, but it can't be that hard. Now, I know other people camp here. They probably are chasing cherubin as well. So I'm going to go for a huge walk to set my pot, just because I know every man and his dog has probably chucked their pots out along here. So I'm going on a bit of a mission.
It really depends. See, I would not fucking swim in this 100% because, yeah, if it's up more north, there's a lot more crocs. I have another browser.
I'm just so happy being out here. I'm gonna finish setting up camp, set the tent up, and then I'm gonna bait my pots. Now I've got cat food. Again, I always use cat food when I'm chasing.
Okay, yeah, Cairns is at the top of Queensland, so it's not quite Northern Territory because Northern Territory is more to the left. But yeah, it's at the top of Queensland, and yes, this place, looking, because I remember from the part of it, around this area is riddled with crocs, saltwater and freshwater. That's why I looked it up, because I know the parts that are croc infested.
Cherubin or red claw. I feel like it always works, the fish flavored cat food, but I've also got some rock melon as well. I've never used it before, so we're gonna give the rock melon a go.
Honestly, the thing is that there's two sides of this. If you're asking about safety for women here, next to we had one of the worst backpack murderers ever, but they weren't alone, so keep that in mind. But there's two sides of this. It's very deserted, so less likely to come in contact with people. But because it's deserted, if someone attacks you, you're so boned. Honestly, no one's going to hear you. And you're ages away from the police. And it's the same reason why you have to be extra safe. Because if you're bitten by a snake or you're attacked, you're ages from a hospital too. So honestly, I wouldn't go camping alone, man or woman, in Australia. For safety reasons. Just because if you come in contact with any poisonous wildlife, you're so boned. How many boxes are we up to? Like 6. We're only 6 boxes into it. Hey, the place is looking sparkling though. Look. That's the thing, yeah, you probably would have no signal. You would have almost no signal in a lot of these areas.
Pretty bloody special.
Crocs, ew. Okay.
Right, so camp set up.
I don't know about that hammock. I've been like in the bush too much. I'd like put it up and like 5 seconds later it'll be covered in shit. Look.
I got some coals happening just in time because the sunset is looking pretty damn nice.
Okay, the sunset is pretty here, okay? It is gorgeous looking.
This is what I'm going to be using for bait in one of the pots.
Cat food.
To poke some holes in the top of it. That will slowly release the scent and attract the cherubin. I'm going to do something responsible and put some proper shoes on. Don't particularly want to be bitten by a taipan or a death adder. The crocs have been demoted. Been a long time since I've put a pair of these on. Alright, so the darkness honestly crept up on me real quick. So I'm going for a walk in the dark. Alright, let's go find a nice area for these to go out. I'm not going to be checking these ones until the morning. And the other two I will put back closer at camp. Alright, let's see if I can get...
I also wouldn't suggest walking around in the dark. That's just me. But yeah, I always be cautious. If you're in Australia, if you're smart, you have nothing to worry about. They're pretty big. They can get quite big.
Wow, that is steep. It is very steep. I reckon I can get down there without falling in. Oh Lord. I don't know if you can see just how steep this is, but I'm really trying hard not to fall in.
Yeah.
Right, so...
Yeah, our networks are a bit odd. I don't know tons about them.
I think that landed nice and flat. Now to get back up.
Oh, how bad are the bugs, not how big are they? yeah, they can be really bad, especially out and about. Like, there's a lot of videos of bugs just swarming your face. So, yeah, there's a lot of them, especially around water.
Nice little flat spot there. Hey, buddy. All right, so I've made it back to camp. I'm gonna bait the other.
Okay, the only place I would say our bugs are big if you're European, because what I've heard from my European friends, bugs are tiny there. I'm assuming because the winter kills them. Which I wouldn't be surprised, because our bugs are probably bigger than theirs because they have tiny cockroaches and stuff. But honestly, I like that a bit better because then you can see them and kill them.
The 2 pots, and I'm going to put those in a bit closer so that I can check them a few times before I go to bed. All right, so now I have all of my ingredients to add. I've also got some salsa here, some sour cream.
No,
I'm going to chuck that.
Sour cream, you're supposed to have like an esky in there. No, I'm just surprised they always try to do very aesthetic, like camping foods, these kind of videos.
That's onto there.
So, I don't know. I have a feeling she doesn't have an OnlyFans. This is like the first one I've seen that's Gooner bait, like with a bait that I actually think she doesn't have an OnlyFans. We should do, we'll do a, actually, I'll do it right now. Let's do a poll. Let me bring it up. We'll do a poll. Where are they? Unbans, predictions. Start a prediction. OF bait? Yes? No. Because we usually do a little bit of a thing. You think just clickbait? I'm leaning towards it was just clickbait too, honestly. And then we'll do like 2 more minutes or so of this video too. Okay, where am I? Fuck.
I am a big fan of that. Nice and quick and easy. Yeah, that is so good. I'm just giving the second pot a check right now. It's got the cat food in it, the second one closest to camp. I can already see some glowing red eyes down there, so we've definitely got something. Right, so a little red claw, he can go back, and he's all right.
I didn't know their real name. We just called them yabbies where I'm from.
All right, so I'm going to call it a night and get into bed now. It's about 11:30.
All right, good morning. It is time to check the traps. I'm going to start with the one that's closest to the camp.
We used to catch these all the time when I was a kid.
Oh, he's massive though.
Why?
He's
So,
pretty big.
yeah, he's so big. I never ate them. I don't think I've ever tried them because I hate smoked seafood. But I used to catch them all the time for my sisters because they liked eating them.
So I did see a huge one down here last night. That's why I chucked the pot out. I thought I was going to get a bit more than one. Still stoked because that is a huge one. I can never remember where I put pots.
It's a yabby, or whatever its real legal name is. It's a yabby.
A bit better than one, but not quite as big.
Oh, devious!
All right, so I found the first pot I put in on the steep bank. So I'll just slowly make my way down there without falling in. Jesus. Oh, okay, I've got a red claw and 2 cherubin. All right, so the red claw is only tiny, so he can go back. Righto, lucky last. Another red claw, but I might keep that one. And a fish of some sort.
Get in there.
See ya. Not the biggest red claw, but definitely still edible.
All right, so this is what I have ended up with.
Silly fish.
A decent bucket load of cherubin and 1 red claw. This guy is pretty big. Oh, you look.
Gotta. Ew, they have the tiniest little claws. They look so funny without their big claws.
Yeah, they're gonna go to sleep in the fridge, and then I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna butterfly the tails and cook them in a garlic butter that I'm gonna make myself. I will definitely be coming back to this camping spot. All right, so I've just pulled up to a creek that I usually come and swim at. It's a beautiful day and there's no crocs here, so it's the perfect place to cook those prawns. I can cook them over a fire.
Now we're in the bikini era.
And then go for a swim. Now, I went and bought this little contraption from BCF. It is a campfire hamburger toaster. But I'm actually going to butterfly the prawns and then cook them over a fire in this. I'm sure it will do the job, so we'll find out. But yeah, this will just save me a bunch of room in my backpack, because then I don't have to cart around gas cookers and gas and
I love how you want to be a fish so you can gossip.
frying pans. So handy little contraption. I've got all of the prawns in here, along with some ingredients, not much, just some garlic, parsley, chili, and butter. But yeah, I really don't have much to carry, which is good.
Yeah, that's partly that, and she's not trying to make everything acidic, so that's what I'm leaning towards. It was just a bit of bait. I don't know. I'm conflicted once the bikini's out.
I'm going to be heading down here. God, that looks so good. Just trying to find a good spot. I reckon right there is absolutely perfect. All right, this looks like a pretty good spot. Nice
What can I
and
say?
shady,
When I see titties, I assume OnlyFans. Yeah, she's like camping and yabbing and stuff.
and a nice little pool here to
The Gooner homepage suggested her, so we're doing a good old fashioned, is it Gooner? Or is it just was a thumbnail, like bait, kind of thing, where it was just, you know, boober on the thumbnails for views, not to drag you to OnlyFans. So, we're doing a
swim in. Absolutely no one around.
Exactly. Sometimes it's just sex sells. It's not about selling sex.
We love that.
Imagine though going, oh, there's no Crocs here, you get in and there's Crocs.
Right, so I'll get the fire.
Side of all the best clear rivers, I most of the time have tons of Crocs in mine. And also reacting and doing Gooner homepage on YouTube all the time. At some point chat's gonna ask me to go camping and I'm gonna hate it. Again, I'll be like, I hate it here, I hate this shithole. I'm not Gooner enough for this, guys. Where's my tatas in the woods?
He's the big one that got me on the finger. Not so smart
Camping
now, are ya?
No! Camping when camping's too— Shut up! I was not giving you a suggestion!
That is a bloody big one. Size of your forearm big?
Damn.
Alrighty.
That
Right,
has to
I'm
be the fattest one I've ever seen, though. Go camping with no socks on. Ew.
holding a bit of a grudge against this one that bit me. He's up first. Snip all of his tail.
I don't know, I have terrible luck. I just feel like I'm gonna be like running from a kangaroo or something.
All of his legs off.
But also, it has to be like either we'd have to camp near a city or it has to be a video only. Because there's no way you'd get enough signal to stream.
No legs. Now, yes, I've heard the head provides lots of flavor, but apparently all of the stuff in there is really tasty and it kind of cooks in those brain juices. I'm just going to cut the head off for now.
Yeah, most people do, from my memory.
You just want to open it up, make sure you pull that prosciutto out. I've annihilated it in this one, but
I always hated doing that.
Go in there.
I always hate doing this when cooking seafood, pulling out their poop string.
There it is. That is the prosciutto. Pick it out. Some people eat it. If you do, you're a psychopath.
Nasty.
But yeah, there you go. Butterflied tail. So I pulled the prosciutto out, gave it a rinse, and I'll do that with all the others.
Nephews with me and you just see me running with toddlers going, ah! I don't know how this could possibly get worse. Because I really wouldn't want to do solo camping. Now that's just asking for fucking trouble, honestly.
Move some coals down there.
Oh! But we get to start fires, guys. That's true. We'd get to start a fire. I like starting campfires.
I reckon he's done.
I thought she was throwing it away. I was like, oh, was that just a revenge kill?
Finish him off with some lemon. Wow. I am definitely sitting in the water to eat this. Now, this is honestly what it's all about. Going out, catching your own food. Catch and cooks are my favorite things.
Burn the place down. Yeah, you should always pour water on it, and it's just like not a charcoal should be left. Is kind of the motto. Not even one charcoal. Hey Reaper. Okay, I would not trust the no croc thing. Like bringing food into the water. I'll be like, it's just tempting the crocs. Just tempting them
to do. I hope you guys are excited for some reef episodes. I'll be going out, catching some fish off the reef, doing island catch and cooks, all that sort of stuff. And if you like seeing this sort of stuff, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. I'm honestly loving sharing my adventures with everyone. Now, I didn't bring any cutlery, so I'm just going to use my fingers like I usually do.
Not bad video, honestly.
So that was so bloody beautiful. I'm definitely
some of the aesthetic cooking
going to be
stuff
doing more of that.
This
This water is absolutely freezing.
Stop making everything sus. When the video has no goon, so chat's the gooner. Yeah, exactly.
Tempted to sit in it, but knowing my luck, that thing would collapse. So yeah, that is it for this episode, guys. If you've watched
Sus,
this far,
sus,
thank you
sus.
so much for watching. And if you're new here and liked this little adventure, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate.
Yeah, it was like a very
the
more
support.
down to earth version
Good
of
thing
the
it's December
camping.
first time to Goon.
Goon. Hey, Julian. Yeah, you can now goon now. Okay. We're gonna find out. There goes my cup. Just kicked it over. We're gonna find out. Was it Goon or was it just a thumbnail, guys? All she has linked to is her Instagram. Unless we go to her page here. Let's go. Yeah, all she has linked to is Instagram. Oh, we got a link tree. Instagram. TikTok. YouTube channel. And a member for MLST. Damn. I think we might have our first one. Fucking Instagram, you're getting so desperate. Yep, that's all they have. She might actually not have an OnlyFans. Damn. That's insane. She doesn't even have a Twitter. Ooh. I think this is our first time. Sue me, bitch, sue me. This is our first time. Oh no, the last one also didn't have a OnlyFans. She was actually, yeah, same person. She was actually a fitness influencer. Two in a row.